What's going on, everybody? My name is Joey Nato, and this is the breakdown. And today we're gonna break down the beat for the last song I put out, which is Yale Buildings. It's about how I was. It's a song I wrote while I was living in LA. I live back in New England now, but I was thinking about New England and how I live. I live 5 minutes from Yale University. I do now, and I still do, and that's how I was born and raised. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I was feeling a little homesick, and I wrote a song about it and how I'm never gonna turn my back on my home and stuff like that. Just because you live away from your home doesn't mean that you turn your back on it. But let's get into the beat. It's a pretty simple one. It starts off with the piano intro, which if you listen to the song, and the link is below in the description box, so definitely check that out. And while we're on the subject, make sure to like this video and all that stuff. Share it if you're feeling it, everything like that. So here is the piano part in the beginning, which is a sound of me struggling to get the notes right. So I'm playing the chords, So this is exactly what it sounds like. In the beginning, I'm like, let me get these notes right. I'm saying that while the piano's playing. So I think it's definitely unique. I haven't heard anybody do that before, where they're messing up on the song and leaving it on there. But here, check it out. So if you really want to know how to play it, here are all the notes right here, front and center. I'll even zoom in a little bit more so you can see all the notes there. I just invented a chord. Then I'm like, nope. It was funny because all I did is these two notes. If I put that up there, it sounds a lot more beautiful. But instead I hit the wrong note, and I was like, no, let me fix it. I love this intro a lot, actually, and I like that I kept it with just the piano, so it sounds like I'm like practicing by myself. Then I was like, all right, I think we got it. And this is how I really play the piano too. I play a lot of chords, a lot of seventh chords and all stuff like that. I really don't know how to play piano that well. Woo! That's the real part right there. Then the drums come in. Alright, now I'm about to expose myself. Not like that. Pause. I'm about to expose my beat process, beat making process. By this is a loop. This is Dr. Rex, I guess is what we call it, but Dr. Octo Rex. So this is a loop. It could have went a lot of different ways. I could have had it like one of these sounds. It plays. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I didn't play in my headphones, but I'm sure you guys heard it. See, I could have had it go like that. Could have had it go like. Oh, this is what I did have it go like. It's just a loop. It's a hip-hop loop. I thought it was really gritty sounding, really dirty sounding, real New Yorkish sounding. And that's kind of what I just wanted to accomplish there. So, hold on. Let me turn on my brightness a little bit. Bear with me for 1 second, please. All right, cool. So, with that being said, no secret here with the drums. And then we get into the bass line, which I always love doing, the bass line. So it just hits the bass note. So this is kind of the idea of philosophy when I do a bass line. And remember, this is the most important thing to remember when you're making music. There ain't no rules. There is no rules. Do what you feel. Do what you think sounds good. And more importantly than what you think sounds good, do what you feel. If you think it's hot, do it. Anyways, see how this is the bass note, the last note at the bottom here of this piano chord. So because of that, I made sure that was the first note for the bass note, hence the name right there. Then I did a little run with it, so it would sound like this on its own. And I think it pretty much loops like that. If you hear women yelling in the background, stuff like that, it's because my brother is watching wrestling in the background, so don't mind that. And then, so the bass is working with the pianos and the drums now. Real smooth, dope beat. Still going. And then right before the hook is the drop. Just take out the drums and the bass. Alright, so what we got here is, man, I haven't checked out this beat in a long time. This song was recorded in 2015. And that's the last time I touched the beat too. So that is the bass. Okay, we learned that. This is the sound we want. Alright, so what it looks like to me is this is the same exact notes as this piano here. They look identical, right? Except it's just a little bit higher octave. So it's the same chords, you know. Alright. And it's a guitar sound and a bottleneck. Guitar bottleneck. I don't really know what that means, but that's what the sound is called. And then, of course, I put a little delay on it and a little bit of a distortion. So this is what it sounds like without the delay and distortion. A lot cleaner, right? But because we have such dirty drums, you can't have a little clean guitar over it. It's gonna start sounding, I don't know. It just had to be distorted, dirty. Just to give it a little bit more resonance, I put in the delay. So you can hear it when it stops. And then with the distortion, it sounds like this. Real old school sounding, man. And then there's one more instrument that comes in for the whole beat. Just one more. And guess what? It's pretty much the same notes again. Or the same chords again, sorry. Where is it? Is this it? No, that's the piano. Should know my own beat, right? Alright, here we go. So, you're like, what the heck is that? I'm about to tell you. So, we have this, how do I describe the sound? It's kind of under the keyboard category a little bit. Here, this is what it sounds like raw. Still beautiful, but then I had to put the distortion on it. And you see it's low. It's a low volume compared to all the other instruments, so it doesn't like take over, even though it sounds loud by itself. And then just put a little reverb on it, so it's kind of just like a background type thing, and that's what it ends up being when all the beat comes together. But you see, there's so much simplicity. Like it's the same chords stacked on top of each other with different instruments, and it just, even though they're the same chords played the exact same way, the different instruments and different ways that the instruments sound more than it is. And that's what's dope about simple beats, you know, and just going with a dope simple melody. And that's what you end up with. really stands out to me in the beginning is just this intro where I'm stumbling over the notes, trying to get them right and everything like that. So I'm planning on doing a music video. Shout outs to this brown chick. Actually, I'm gonna put her link in the description below for the heck of it. She actually is going to be filming the music video for this song with me. She stepped up and was like, you know, I got a vision for the video, let's do it. So shout outs to you. We're definitely gonna do it this month, so be on the lookout for that. Aside from all of that, this has been the breakdown, man. So leave comments below. You already know how that goes, and hopefully you like the video. All right, appreciate it. Nato.